Hello students, I'm Prashant Solanki, your tutor of the English grammar, and again we have come with another topic of the tense, which is the continuous present tense. And today we will learn the use of the continuous present tense and its formula and its example. And now we are starting with the use, or we can say definition, which is called the continuous present tense. So as the name defines, continuous means which is running and present means in now. It is used to show the process which is running now, like I am teaching you now. So this is the process which is running now, and there are many processes like that. In the afternoon we can say that the mother is cooking a food, so that is also one example of that. So process which are running in the present, it is called the continuous present tense, and its formula is as easy. There is one funny thing in this. eh, in the all the continuous tenses we have to become a Tarappaji. uh, in the Sole, they they are putting the all in the all process ing. So in the all the continuous tenses we have go for the ing, and here we are going for the first helping verb. Here helping verb is am, and are. So is used with a he, she, or it, or any name, or singular noun, and am is used with only one pronoun, which is the I, and are is used with the you, we, they, or plural, we can say plural noun. And now we are going for the formula, and we have to remember that in the all the continuous tenses we have to put ing after the verb. So we in the all the continuous tenses we put verb plus ing form of the verb according to general formula, and verb is subject plus helping verb plus verb. Here we will put the ing form of the verb and then object. This is the general formula. Now we will put the helping verb, and which are they? Am, is, or are. We will put any one of these according to the subject. According to the subject, and then verb plus ing form of the verb, and then in last object. This is the formula of the positive sentence in a continuous present tense. Now we are going for the negative sentence. As I said earlier, not is all in the negative sentence, not is come always after the helping verb. So here helping verb is am is are. So we will put a not after the am is or are, am is or are, to make it negative, and then the other part is as it is. Now we are going for the interrogating positive sentence. So it is also easy as the negative sentence. So here we will put a helping verb in the first part, and then we will write a remaining portion as it is. Here we will put a am is a, and so also we can say that we interchange the position of the positive sentence. So here am is are comes first, and then subject, and then verb ing form of the verb, and then object, and question mark is necessary. here because it is a interrogative sentence. In interrogative negative, as I said earlier, not will come after the helping verb. So here we will put not after the helping verb. So am is are plus not plus subject plus verb ing and then object. This is the formula for the interrogative negative sentence. So if you know the only the positive sentence, you can easily make the all the other sentences easily. And now we are going for the WH question or the WH positive question, and it is also easy because in this formula we are using only WH question and then we will put the interrogative as it is, interrogative positive as it is, sorry, as it is in the formula like a WH and then interrogative positive am is or are. We have to put only one helping verb in the sentence. Sometimes students are putting all of three in the sentence, so that is I think common because they don't know the rules for that, and sometimes they make such mistakes. And then subject plus ing form of the verb and then object and question marks must needed. Now we are going for the negative of the WH question, and it is also easy. As I said, in the negative sentence we will put not after the helping verb. The what? Helping verb. And am is are, am is or are, and then we will put a not, and then as it is subject plus ing form of the verb and then object. Now this is the formula and we are going for the example of that, so you can clearly understand that by the example. So here is the example of that. So we are going for the positive. Let's take a I, and what will come after the I, which is M. What will come? M. M will come after the I am, and then we will not put the all of three, we will put only M because here subject is I. Here we are taking the helping verb as the subject. So I am and the ing form of the verb. So I am, here I am taking a teach as the verb and the ing form of the verb, which is teaching English, and we are taking a English grammar. I am teaching a English grammar. I am taking this example, and what we'll do to make it negative, we will put a not after the helping verb, right? That is right. If you imagine that I am, and we can also go by the formula subject, which is I, and after that am, and then we will put a not, and then ing form of the verb, which is teaching, and object is a English grammar. Now we are going for the interrogative positive. According to formula, we will put a am, then subject is I, am I teaching English grammar? Am I teaching English grammar? And then question mark. In the interrogative sentences, the answer is always comes in the yes or no. Like in this, am I teaching the English grammar? So I am teaching now English grammar, so we can say yes, or else we can say no. So interrogative sentences answers always comes in the yes or no, negative or positive. So now we are going for the interrogative negative. As in the formula, not will come after the helping verb. Am not I teaching English grammar? This is the negative sentence of the interrogative. now we are going for the WH positive. So I am taking a here, where, and we will put as it is the interrogative positive. Where am I teaching English grammar? So you can see that in the WH questions or the WH positive sentence, we will put only the WH, and then we will put the all the all the part of the sentence like a interrogative positive as it is. And now we are going for the WH negative. It is also same as the interrogative negative, but we will put a WH first and then we will put as it is as a interrogative negative. Where am not I teaching English grammar? And question mark. So here we have completed our continuous present tense, and in the next lecture we will go for the continuous past tense. So I am going for the by sequence, not like that all of the other teachers are teaching like they are teaching all the present tense in a same manner and then past tense and then future tense, but I am going with the all the simple tense, all the continuous tense like that, so you can also compare that, and by the difference you can easily understand that. Now we are finishing our lecture, and if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe our channel, and also press the bell icon so you can get such video. And thank you.